Yes, today is the announcement of several arcs coming to an end. Woo! It's been a while, folks. Hey, howdy ho. And I have to say, it is a pleasant day because tomorrow my cat arrives and I get to have a new cat. And we're going to be starting that arc, the cat arc. Oh boy. Where cat got your tongue? Whatever sticks. Point being is that not only do I have my PS5, which was a big long saga of an arc. Whatever. But I also was able to clean up my room, or rather the side room, which was a lot. It was a cleaning thing. I will show pictures of how it's different now, because my goodness gracious, that took a bit. That took like the whole month, sparingly so. But it was still one of those things where it's just like, so many things to box up. Just so many things, and like even then I still have things to get rid of as of right now, but it's turning more into a functional side room than it is just an like a little empty storage room with a bunch of miscellaneous things and whatnot. And just it was really annoying to get that through. And with that being said, I think I'm kind of done with the touch-up arc, too, that I had going on. So the whole entire PS5 saga has come to an end. And I'm very happy about that, because that means I'm starting a whole entire new thing. It might be filler episodes for now. It might just be something else. I don't know what this saga is called, but the new arc is getting the new cat. I guess it will be called the Nutmeg arc. Yeah, that's better. It's also festive, too, because oh boy, I'm getting her in December. How is the weather? It's actually very hot, comparatively so. Winter is bad in California. And just like, you think you're gonna get like some nice coldness and everything, and like, yeah, it gets cold sometimes. Yeah, it does. But it's mostly the hot. It's mostly that. That's why I'm sweating a little bit now, because just for some reason, I'm hot. Regardless of that, hopefully, I'm hoping, that my girlfriend's going to come in during the winter time. And if that happens, oh boy, that's going to be great. I would love to see her and hug her and kiss her and smooch her and just, you know? I gotta say, having a girlfriend has improved my life drastically. And now I actually have another girlfriend. I'm not sure if I really readily said this or anything of the sort, but as I've said before, previously, I decided to get into a polyamorous relationship, and I'm trying to explore my whole entire situation, whether or not I'm poly or not, and things like that. And like, I'm not gonna say for sure if it works for me, but having another girlfriend to like come talk to and like do stuff with and everything is a real good time too, to be honest. And I'm really happy to have that situation. And just, I don't know, it's nice to see them interact and actually get along with each other. And just like, it's really good to have that. And just like, I genuinely am surprised just how much I like that idea and whatnot. And it makes me really sad because I was so bitter for so long about these polyamorous things. And I was so just utterly destroyed at the idea of what polyamory was because of my ex-friend. And a large part of it was just them reinforcing the stereotypes that I had, and just, it really wasn't good. So that sucks. But what I really want to focus on now, to be honest, is just the ability to prove myself better and make my whole entire living situation better. And like, being able to have a cat, being able to share my life with something more than just my uncle here, and just it being this empty room where it echoes. It's gonna be nice to have a like, what are you doing type of rounds, you know? It's gonna be nice to have that. And today will be officially the last day where that will be the case. I really hope that I could do better in terms of pet rendering and things like that, comparatively to last time when I had my first dog and my second dog. The first dog wasn't really me doing a lot of caretaking because it was like it wasn't older than me. Well, I guess I had another dog on top of that too. So yeah, I have like 3 dogs total. I had the first one, then the second one, who was like the second of that one, and then I have my little Linky dog, my little basset hound. That was just a woof 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 woof. Oh, I love them so much. They were so cute. I did not give them enough time and day, to be honest, and I really do regret that because like that dog definitely deserved better. They were very cute and they were very smart, and at the end they understood a lot about what was going on and what they had to do, and just I wish I could help. I wish I could have been better about that. And really, when it comes down to it, I just don't want another situation where my heart gets broken like that, in the sense that I don't feel like I did enough for them. I'm fine with my heart being broken. I'm used to that kind of thing. With all the rejections and whatnot I had to go through. It's just something that happens in life. You're going to get things, you're going to love them, and you're going to pet them and hold them, and just, they're going to be part of your life, and it feels good. But I just don't want it to be the case where I feel like I could have done so much more. But I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that I had that to begin with, to really feel like I need proper ownership and care for it. Because like, I was having my uncle and my grandma and my dad and my grandpa all take care of the dog, and the dog lasts longer than my grandpa, and it's something that he was said before, this dog's gonna last longer than me, so I want to take care of him so you have something to remember me by. So I think a lot of the crying I had towards that was just part of the whole entire, like, my grandpa died, and then the last thing that he did for me was dead too. And it sucks entirely because there was no reason why my dog needed to die that day. He got caught up in a little tree thing and whatnot, and we took him to the veterinarian, and they were just like, we have operation, but he is older and various things like that, so we're not sure if it'll stick, and the money costs like $600 or so to do the operation. And I was just like, I know what they're going to say, what they're going to try to do to me, and talk about it, so I was just like, no. Euthanize them. Because I know that's what you're getting at. And to be honest, a lot of that idea is scary to me, and like, I cannot express how much I cried and I felt bad. It really was something that I wouldn't say is traumatizing, but it's something that stuck with me. And I think a lot of the people at the veterinarian area, they understood that, and they were like, we saw that, and I don't leave their sight. A lot of people do. They leave the animal's sight when they're getting euthanized, and I don't think that's a good idea. It wasn't great. I'm just thinking back about how that dog had everything to fight back and survive. Because they fight back. He had a broken leg, he stood up, he did all that he could. Getting a pet sucks because you start remembering about the other pets, you know? But I am a person that likes to think of chances, of opportunities opening up, and you getting the chance to do that. So when my friend told me, hey, I have this cat that needs a home, they're fully vaccinated and they have like all these other things attached to it, and like, they're it's a free cat effectively. They're 2 years old, everything like that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense to get the cat. And I don't know how well I'll feel about it later on during the fact and everything, but I want that. I want to be able to provide a good home for them, and I want to be able to make a lot of memories with them and everything like that. And that's what I think I'm just kind of like leading up to, is just I'm not scared per se, as I am just like hopeful that everything is changing. That because I have a PS5, because I have the side room changed and it's all clean and everything else is going about, and I talked to my uncle and we hashed things out about things, and he seems to be wanting to improve. It feels like we're getting better, we're healing, we're going and moving further along. And after my grandma's death and that situation and the whole entire thing with the stomach and everything, I feel like eventually I could start returning back to the regiment of, like, what is it called? Exercising, eating better. I mean, I've been trying to eat as good as I could, but I can do better. And I have been learning to cook more, even if it's just like instant potatoes and stuff like that. It's something. It's more than what I had. And then I'm able to eat chorizo, I'm able to cook bacon and all this stuff, and just like, I feel like I'm constantly improving, even if it's just like little by little by little. It feels like I'm improving as a person, and it feels like eventually, I will feel better about myself because I've accomplished all this. And I'm not feeling it yet, but I am happy at this idea that I keep pushing forward and doing that, you know? So I think that's what's really like making me happy about this whole entire situation, and why I wanted to record this and talk about this, is because it feels like I'm moving on to the next step. I have 2 girlfriends. I have a cat coming along the way. Be here tomorrow. She'll be here tomorrow. And like, the house itself is being cleaned. It's being better about things and whatnot. I may have to do it all by myself, but I'm doing it, and it's a lot. And just like, oh, there's just so much. There really is so much. But having to like look through all these things and being able to catalog things and put them in places that are safe feels good. I don't have to worry about it as much comparatively. And I'm a little worried, just a tiny little super worried about my storage space still. I don't feel like I have a big amount, so it's a problem. But at the very least, I could say that it is an improvement of everything. I feel like I'm constantly improving, and that's the good bit. And I have a PS5. Take that, loser kids. In your face. What do you get for the holidays? Fucking rocks. Suck it. Oh, geez Louise. Whatever. I hope you all have a good holiday and whatnot, and have a good time with everything and such. There will probably be more vlogs coming in before the end of the year. Probably me being like, I don't know how to raise a cat. But you know what? We'll be there for that, you know? But for now, I did want to just like make a little quick update and everything, because I'm trying to get back on the wagon. The vlogs, they're hard sometimes because I have to be mildly well presenting, and I just don't want to shower sometimes. I am tired. Leave me alone. Oh. No, for real. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Oh, you can still say me no?